Hey, good morning, everybody. I welcome you guys to week 5 already. Wow, of Principles of Management. So, in recapping week 4, do mission statements work? I've been in the discussion post. We seem to be on the right track. Just make sure you're adding that classmate's name into the feedback post so you don't lose any of those valuable points. And then, of course, your course project on the environmental analysis and goal setting is due on Sunday. So moving into week 5, we're going to talk about organizing adaptive businesses. And you should have gotten the live lecture from last week, which would have been week 4, from my accelerated course, which really starts talking about the organizing piece of the functions of management and looking at corporate structures. So that would be a video, if you have not seen it, will help with this week's assignments and content. So definitely looking at week 4. So of course you have your normal online lectures, reading material. You have a little kind of check your understanding of what a structure is. And then of course you have your deliverables as far as your discussion post on horizontal versus vertical structures, your written assignment on presenting a structure, and then of course we have the midterm exam this week. Excuse me. So objectives for week 5, we want to interpret the various ways that organizing functions impact a business. And we want to also compare and contrast the different organizational structures. And that's where that video will come in helpful for that particular objective. And then determine which organizational structures fit specific goals and business environments, which you'll be doing that with your course project or written assignment. So this week on discussions of horizontal versus vertical, really you need to look at between horizontal and vertical structures, which type of structure do you believe is most effective in a majority of businesses, and then of course explain why you've made the choice, and then provide an example, and make sure of course if you've pulled anything from the internet or an article that you do reference that information. Your initial post is due on Wednesday, and then your feedback post is Saturday. And then your writing assignment is really presenting a structure. So basically you're in charge of this Gear Unlimited company, startup company. The company supplies local sports teams with official jerseys and clothing. The clothing is worn by players and sold to fans by the team. So Gear Unlimited currently has 20 employees, but is planning to expand to 3 other cities within the next 2 years. Man, just as I hit record, right? So you're going to be doing a PowerPoint slide. So you'll be doing a title slide. You'll do at least one slide that summarizes the choice of the company. So is it going to be a geographic, matrix, functional, and divisional organizational structure? Explain why you have advantages of the structure that you chose, and then explain some disadvantages of that structure. And then of course you'll have an additional 1 to 2 slides, really depends, on why you think that it's the best choice and relate it to the business. So that should equal, what, about 5 slides, at least 5 to 6 slides for your PowerPoint presentation. Here's where it's broken down for you. So you've got 7 points that you summarized presenting that structure. You've got 7 points for applying that choice to the company specifically on why you've selected that choice or that structure. And then you've got 3 for you've included all of the slides that are appropriate, and then 3 for spelling, grammar, punctuation. So we do have the midterm this week, and we also have a midterm review. I will send out the recording, and it is going to be Wednesday from 5 to 6 Eastern time, so that's 4 to 5 Central time. I know a lot of people will be at work and etc. and can't make it, which is completely fine, and this is why I will record it and send it out. But you will need to watch the midterm review as I go over potentially the questions, what you need to know, understand, and then what I'm specifically looking for, especially when you get to the short answers. I can tell who doesn't watch the review based on the midterm answers that I get. So please make sure you do watch the reviews, but it will be a 10 multiple choice question, and then you have 2 short answers. And that will, again, close Sunday midnight. So you do need to make sure you do take that midterm before that close. So again, I do put these announcements up each week so you kind of have an overview of what's expected of you for the week on assignments and what's kind of up and coming. And then of course, potentially in the next few weeks after the midterm and we get settled back down, that we will have extra credit that will help some of you guys out. And I know I've had a few emails on that. So if you have questions, concerns, feel free to reach out to me, emailing me. I am on the Ocala campus one night a week. It's usually Tuesdays, but you can always email me and we can always set up a time additionally if needed. So hope everybody has a great week 5 as we are at midterms, and wish everybody luck on the midterm. See you in week 6. Bye.